everybody, and welcome back. This is Marla Williams here to talk to you about my doctoral journey. So, I posted the other day in reference to my first class, getting my first A. Super excited about that. And I got a couple of requests, and the requests were, so what did you do? What were your steps? So, I'll post some videos throughout my next course, kind of giving you guys some tips that I follow and things that I'm learning along the way. I don't claim to know it all, but I do want to help and who I can, and whatever I do find out, I'm definitely going to pass it along. But I want to talk to you just for a couple of minutes about time. So, and I have my notes here, so that's why I'm going to be looking over here to the side. But so time is really important. I'm going to share with you 3 tips about time. So the first thing is in relation to time is, especially with getting your graduate degree or any degree, is take it off. You need to take time off. I have a day per week, it's normally on Wednesdays, that I take off every single week. I do not log on to my computer as far as schoolwork is concerned. That's the night I may take myself to a movie, or that's the night I may watch my favorite show on TV or something like that. But I don't work 7 days a week on anything. I do take time off for myself, and that's very, very, very important because you have to get the proper rest, you have to get the proper sleep. I've actually read a couple of articles this last class that stated you have to have time for yourself, and that's with anything, that's with any business, that's with anything that you do. You have to take time off. So I take 1 day off. You can take off half a day. I have a whole day where I don't look at any schoolwork. That's what works best for me. Number 2 in relation to time is take time to study. You really need to schedule study time, especially when it comes to getting a master's or doctorate degree, because you have to do a lot of research and a lot of reading. You can't just read the one article, which is what I'm learning. You can't just read the one article and, oh yeah, I'm good. I've learned a lot. No, you gotta study and document and restudy and redocument and research, and it takes time for all of that. And if you're not properly studying, how are you going to document your research? So you got to take time for that. I would highly schedule it. So what I would do is I get off work, I work a normal 9 to 5, like many of us do. Plus I have the business. So I schedule it 2 hours after work. Then I'll come in sometimes in the morning. I'll get up and do a couple hours in the morning. Again, you're going to have to make yourself uncomfortable if this is something you really want to achieve. And they figure once you get to the doctorate level, your professors and your advisors, they kind of think that you already kind of know what you want to do at this point now. So the third thing in relation to time is make sure you have time to review your work. So one thing that I like to do is I review the syllabus way in advance, and I log on the first day of class. Once I get that first day of class in, I sit down and I read through all the assignments. I go ahead and download all of the articles they want me to download, and I go ahead and file them. This may be a lot for you, but you got to figure out what's best for you. But I go ahead and file those articles according to the subject matter or the topic matter, and then I'll schedule a time to read those articles. Then I'll type my paper, normally that Monday or Tuesday. Wednesday, of course, I'm off, but Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and even Sunday, up until deadline time to turn it in, at that point is when I'm reviewing, I'm reading, I'm checking for grammar. And guess what, guys? I still miss it sometimes. But I make sure I have my APA guide out right here in front of me. So I know that I'm moving forward with this thing, and I gotta make sure I'm reviewing everything. Okay? So those 3 tips in relation to time are time for yourself, make sure you take the time off, that is time to study, and that is time to review your work. Okay, so I'll be bringing in putting some more videos in reference to studying and my doctoral journey and how this is working out for me. And hopefully you guys can pick up some tips and we can help each other along the way. Okay, contact me at contact@truthspeakscoaching.com. Bye, guys.